A lot of fun.
We are live with Kelly and Ryan. Just kidding. It's really Kevin and Ryan, right?
Right? That's true. That's true.
That's really funny. All right, welcome everybody to the Real-Time Wisdom Show with Joanna and Lainie. And no, that is not Joanna next to me. It is Kevin Michaels.
She didn't grow again.
Our first food healing Oracle deck certified reader on the entire planet, no less. That's pretty exciting, right?
It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing.
It is. I think it's more mind-blowing for us, but maybe it's more mind-blowing for you because we're going to wait to interview you. So okay. We're going to wait till a few people get here, and I don't want anybody to miss any of your backstory of how you got here, how you came kicking and screaming, and all the other things. So we'll leave some time for that.
Cool.
So welcome. Karen Cavallo's here. We'll wait for a few other people to get here. But what I want to do is tell people that tonight this show is all about. There's Tyler. Is that your friend?
Tyler, yes. Okay. Welcome, Tyler.
So you can see all that, right, Kevin?
I can just see the comments.
Okay, good. That's all. Yeah. So if people have comments, and I'm sure they will, put all your comments, your questions, your feedbacks, whatever, your icons, your emojis, whatever, put them in the comments today. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm the co-creator of the Food Healing Oracle deck with my partner in produce, Joanna. And Joanna is off gallivanting on, like, I'm calling it a PR junket because she was on a show already live today touting the Food Healing Oracle deck. And she's busy on the East Coast while we're busy on this coast. And you're calling in from the West Coast. So we got a lot going on today, Kevin. Yeah. We're so glad you're here.
We're all over.
We're all over. So before we get into who you are and all of that good stuff, I just want to talk about a few things. One is we had the most amazing Archangels and Ascended Masters class. And there were some people there who didn't even know what the class was about. They hadn't even heard of Ascended Masters, and they walked away like, especially when we were telling them how special this new layer of information was in relationship to the foods that we're eating from the deck. So that was really exciting. So you need to come to the next one if you can. You'll really love it. Also, today is very special because you know about this, Kevin, and now people do. We're creating this whole album of nourishing meditations and channeled messages. So when you're giving a reading and you're like, girl, it was all about the transformation in the reading and it was all about asparagus. Now you can say, because Joanna's newest track came out today, Asparagus and Transformation, you should listen to this message at foodhealing.com, right? Hi, Joanne. Hi, Tony. Hi, Denise. There's a lot of people here. Melissa, Peshka, Cheryl. Who's Cheryl Friedman, Kevin?
I have no, she's some lady, I think. She just decided to show up. She stalks me a lot, I think. I don't know.
We love her. Yes. So what is the theme of tonight? Kevin is our guest host because we are here to pamper you like crazy tonight. And we are absolutely going to be pampering you like crazy when you join us for the ultimate Food Healing Oracle deck party / what are we calling it? Food Healing Oracle deck and the Pampered Chef party on Friday. That's going to be a bash.
Yeah, Food Healing Oracle deck meets Pampered Chef, or did we swap it? I forget which way we did it. We did it one of the two ways.
They merged in perfect harmony, right?
They did.
It's going to be amazing. So we're going to talk a lot about that. You all are going to get a boatload of readings from Kevin and myself tonight. And we have 3 spin the wheel prizes we're giving away, and they are all awesome. But that is towards the end of the show. So we have a lot going on, Kevin. We planned a lot happening here.
We did. And just so everybody knows, Cheryl's not some lady. She actually is my mother. It's not just some lady that stalks me, just so you all know. Just full disclosure. Full disclosure.
These are my favorite people on the planet. So check this out, Kevin. A couple things I want to show you. And for our audience. Look at this groovy magazine, Family News and Kids Events. We got a major spread in here. Hold on. I could do it. all about our upcoming food classes, online healthy eating. It's all about that. So and actually we got it on 2 pages. So this is coming up on the 28th.
Wow.
And if you have kiddos, grand kiddos, and you want to be rest assured that the kids are going to have fun. They're going to learn about food. They're going to learn about where foods come from. They're going to make smoothies. They're going to be doing movement. I mean, we got a lot going on. Shelly Sager, I don't know if Shelly was in your certification class, but Shelly is going to rock it out, and she is a phenomenal child expert. So this is all online. So go to foodhealingdeck.com and learn all about our kids programs. We have a couple spaces left in the teenies, the kids, the babies, the young ones. Amazing class. So thank you, Family News. Big shout out to them.
And let's shout out to Joanna, telling her not to type and drive. Did you see? She says, "Hey guys, looking good, trying to listen while I drive." No typing, Joanna.
Joanna's in the house. She was a superstar today. She was on a show called BAM, Badasses, Alchemists, and Mystics. And she was going on and on. She was giving the host, Trisha Schmalhofer, readings. It was awesome. All right. So can everyone see this? Isn't that adorable? Okay. So what is this? These are our new sticky notes. Who doesn't love a good sticky notes? Well, these are our Food Healing Oracle Deck sticky notes. Right now, only a certified reader can get them. They're not even on the main page yet. But if you want to remember your card pool, if you want to give a gift, I use sticky notes like crazy. That's why we got them. We're going to give away a few of those tonight. This is one of our prizes. We got a few of them. Stacks for you. That's nice, right?
I think so. I think that's kind of awesome.
What else are we going to be giving away at the end so they know how groovy to wait for?
Should we just share it now and let them see what it is, or just tell them the kind of?
Okay, how about this? This is prize number 1 for later. This is our small prize. Then there's a medium prize from Pampered Chef.
Correct.
And then there is a grand prize from findingblueberries.com. What is that, Kevin?
That is my website that I started now that I became a certified food healer certified food healing deck reader. I started my own website. It's already taken off. It's kind of exploded a little bit. I have some bookings already, and I'm going to give away something from Finding Blueberries.
Denise is saying share it now.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe we'll save the grand prize till later, but maybe show them the medium gift now.
Okay, so the medium gift is from Pampered Chef, and you are going to get to pick one of 2 items from Pampered Chef. And for those of you that know Pampered Chef, their quality is like second to none, right? So we have first, there is, I don't know if you can see it here. There we go. This is the environmentally friendly reusable metal straws that come with a straw cleaner and everything. So they are reusable metal straws because we know we want to take care of the environment, right? That's very important to all of us. So reusable metal straws, or you can pick that, or a set of bamboo spoons.
Woo! I love those. I have
nice,
those actually.
Renewable resource, right? Because bamboo grows very fast, so nice and renewable, and super strong. Bamboo is ridiculously strong, so a great set of spoons to have. So you'll get to pick one of those 2 things, and I'll just ship it right out to you.
So that's small gift, amazing. Medium gift, amazing. And then we have a large gift. So that's towards the end. All right, cool. Now you know. So a couple more announcements before we get into the show. Tony says, nice. Heck yeah. All right, listen. Are you into tarot, Kevin? Do you know much about tarot readings? Do you know about tarot, or this is kind of all new in terms of that?
This is all new to me. This is all new. Wow. I got into it from my mom, so yeah.
Wow. Okay. So most people know more about tarot readings than they do about Oracle. Oracle is more about having a more creative license to create Oracle, channeling a message, just like we did with the Food Healing Oracle deck, where tarot is a little bit of a structure. But tarot goes back ancient, right? Thousands and thousands of years. And so an epiphany happened one night where it was determined that the higher realm has determined that the Food Healing Oracle deck also has carried the same thread of energy of the major arcana in tarot, and we matched up the entire major arcana with things, the different foods in our deck, 22 of them to be exact. And we're going to break down tarot and food healing oracle deck for October, right? Perfect for Halloween. So that is our next month. We do one learning series, learning our deck better every month. So we just did Angels, Archangels, and Ascended Masters. In October, we're doing that. That's a good one for you to come to, Kevin, and everybody else. Mind-blowing class. I'm so excited for that one. And I wanted to also say the certification class, which is October 9th and 10th, is full. I'm not surprised.
It's so worth it. Oh my gosh, it's so worth it. I loved it.
Look, the whole world has changed, and we're going to get into that in a minute with you, Kevin, why and how it all came to be. So we are full October 9th and 10th. You can be on our wait list, because if things shuffle, you can get that spot. We are now enrolling, and I'll have information up here soon, January 16th and 17th. That is our next certification, and that is now taking spots. So if you want to explore the depth of these courses like you've never seen, look at this deck from so many other layers, take the course. It changed Kevin's life, right?
Oh, we'll get into it. Yeah. Like you wouldn't believe. It's amazing.
All right. Well, how about we get into it in one more announcement? I only have one more, and then we can get into it. All right. So I said Joanna's transformation track is out today. You can go online and see that at foodhealingdeck.com. And then the last, I don't even know if you know about this. The last announcement is we've released and opened up the brand new Ultimate Food Healing Oracle Deck Retreat in Isla Mujeres in Mexico. It is now officially open, and we already have 12 out of 30 spots taken, and that's going to be next June. And imagine a week of all of us coming together, readings, healings, all your food is taken care of. We're nourishing you from the Food Healing Oracle deck. We're providing smoothies from our upcoming book. We're taking you on excursions. We're on food culinary tours. We're all taking over this beach villa resort, and we're all going to be taking classes from a lot of the certified readers. Your mom is going to be teaching one of the courses. It's going to be an amazing, I don't even have words for it, but we're not going to spend the time here. There'll be future shows when Joanna comes back. But it is the Ultimate Food Healing Oracle Deck Retreat. There is a Facebook page or an event page for it. We want to see you there. And if you do want a spot, you need to give us a deposit to hold it, because there's only 30. That's it. And we already at 12 in September. It's amazing. So hopefully maybe you and Ryan can come.
Yeah, I hope so. We're going to have some card readings to help me get even better and earn more with jobs. And we all know that's a whole other thing. But,
there's a lot to be said. We're going to be finding blueberries tonight, right? We're going to be getting clarity for those people, and maybe clarity for you. In time, you will see that the papaya will allow. You know my favorite saying, Kevin?
What's that?
That which is for you won't pass you.
I like it. I like
so
that.
You never have to really worry about anything. If that is for your highest good to be with us in Mexico, it'll happen in divinely perfect ways. The money will just show up. If you get the resonance that it's for you, or for anybody who's listening, or for anybody who knows, if the resonance is calling you to spend a week with Joanna and I and an amazing team of people who are all there to heal and nourish and relax and refresh all of us, then it will show up. And I'm a firm believer in that. So rest assured, whoever will be there, and it'll be perfect.
It's going to be a good time.
All right. Well, good time. Let's talk about the good times you had as a certification course, because it was not your intention, right? You came kicking and screaming. Tell us about it, and then let's get into the show.
So I actually got the certification as a gift. My mother, thank you, Cheryl Friedman, gave it to me as a gift to take the course. And I was like, oh, you know, I mean, it's from your mom. Like you feel like you have to kind of, you know, take things or whatever. And I was like, I don't know how this is going to be. It's like, she means well. I get it. You know, I don't know if I'm really into all of that hogwash, hooey. You know, that's what I was thinking in my head. I was
Woo
very much
woo.
a skeptic.
Isn't it
Woo
woo
woo,
woo?
yeah, the woo
Yeah,
woo,
yeah.
whatever it was. And I was like, even that morning, I told you, Lainie, that the morning of the first class, because I'm on the West Coast and you started it at 9 a.m., which for me is 6 a.m. And so my alarm went off at like 5:30, and I'm like, no, I don't know that I can do this. So I was like, and I already was thinking in my head, what can I do so that my mother can get her money back for this? That's what I was
Oh,
thinking in my head. Like, what can I say or do? And I said, you know what? I'm
like a
just gonna trust it.
professional.
It is. And I said, I'm just going to trust the process. I'm literally just going to do it. And I will tell you, within like the first 30 minutes of being there, it blows your mind just in the first 30 minutes. Like the way the connection goes. I don't want to give too much away for those people that are going to be
Don't
joining
give
it.
anything away.
No, but it's such an amazing way to come together with people. It's such a great experience. So I'm so glad that I said, just do it and shut up, Kevin, you know, because it was so worth it. And I'm so glad. And it's brought so many good things happening to me now. It's just insane. Yeah.
So tell us, so finding blueberries, tell us how you chose that, right? Tell us about the blueberry card.
So blueberries, as for those of us that have the deck or know the deck, represents clarity, right? And you know, I wanted to have a website, and I wanted to call my business something that was going to be what I wanted to do. And I thought to myself, you know, I want to help people find clarity on issues. I want to help people find, you know, kind of solutions to understanding what their energies are around certain situations and whatnot, because we know that when we have something outside of us show us what's already inside of us, it's really powerful. And I think it resonates with a lot of people, and it helps you find your clarity. And I was just going through the deck and I was like, oh, blueberries are clarity. Oh, we could find some blueberries. And then it just was like, and I swore, because I was thinking findingblueberries.com, there's no way that domain name is going to be available, because I'm assuming it's somebody has it who wants to go picking blueberries, or like finding blueberry orchards or whatever you call them in the fields and it was available. And I was like, are you kidding me? And so
That which is for you won't pass you,
it
right?
won't. And I grabbed up the domain name, and that's where it was just born. And luckily, my husband is a UX designer who also does logos, and so he helped me create my logo. And it just everything started falling into place. Everything fell into the place. So
Yay, Cheryl Friedman, just saying.
yes, she was kind of the catalyst for all of this to happen. So
It's such an amazing story. And not only that, Kevin, when you came and had your certification with Joanne and I mean, we just were so excited to have you. And we were always curious because there was actually an entire class before yours. You were the second, right? We've had over 30 people come through already. And now we have another 10, maybe 12 coming in a couple weeks. That's over 40 people worldwide. We have people from Europe, Canada, all across the US who've taken this course, more to come. And we were always like, who is going to be like the Kelly Clarkson? Who's going to be that American Idol? And it was you. So that's amazing.
Which is funny it's funny that you and Joanna were saying that I was the Kelly Clarkson, because at my wedding, I actually sang a song to my husband, and the song I sang to him at our wedding, which was the first song he ever heard me sing in our relationship, which was Kelly Clarkson's "A Moment Like This," which was the song that she sang when she won American Idol. So it was kind of there is video on that if you find it, but there is video on that. But it was kind of interesting that that's what you equated it to, because I was like, whoa, yeah.
So then you knew we were on the right frequency, yeah?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, even the story, just so you all know, whoever's going to say yes later on, Kevin's going to initiate some readings, and then I'll assist. But tonight we were discussing before we started the show, what would we want to draw on tonight for our lovely audience? Oh. And we had a couple ideas. And so we did a baked or steam, right? So it's either this or it's either that. And the one question was, well, isn't tonight all about finding blueberries? It's all about being pampered, and it's all about honoring our co-host who's here. So what happens? I said pull a baked or steam, and what does Kevin pick?
The very first card I pulled on the deck was the blueberries.
Show it.
I already shuffled the deck. I shuffled it because I figured we were going to do it. I shuffled it. Yeah.
Blueberry.
I pulled
I guess we're going to be helping everyone get clarity tonight. Yeah. And so that is the energy intended when we do our readings in just a bit here. But we want to talk more about Kevin, right? So everyone's going to get some readings from us, and then we're going to give away all these gifts. But I want to talk about Friday, and then we'll get into some readings. So Friday, you're going to do some demos. I'm going to do some demos. We're going to be revealing. Joanna doesn't even know this yet, so she's driving. Drive carefully. But when you attend our certified readers courses, we gift you for free the first 5 recipes from our upcoming Food Healing Oracle Deck smoothie book. Okay. There is a book that will be coming out, and it will have all of our recipes related to, we have everything from love to abundance to power to minute, and we have so many different ones, and they're delicious. So you all got 5. So number 6, the 6th recipe that Joanna and I are working on, she's like, what? Will be revealed this Friday. All right, so that's my input. What else are we doing, Kevin, on Friday? It's a party.
Oh, gosh. It is a party, and it's going to be 2 hours. So we'll make sure that, we'll remind everybody of the time and everything at the end. But it's 2 hours. So I'm going to show some products that we're going to make some, because, Thanksgiving is coming up, and what do we think of? Is comfort, right? And excitement, that kind of all the food we get to eat that tastes so good that we all regret sometimes later, but it feels good anyway, right? We're going to make
comfort card.
We are going to make sweet potato French fries in the Pampered Chef air fryer live while we're on camera.
Woo!
While we're on camera. So we're going to make some of that. We're also going to make some of the smoothies because I'm going to show everybody the awesome blender that they have here at Pampered Chef, which is amazing. Nice. Actually, Lainie, you already saw the blender working when I did a live video before.
Oh, yeah, with your power almond butter.
Yeah, when I made the almond. Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen that, we'll make sure to share that again. I'll share we'll share the video of the making almond butter.
We're making fries because it's all about the comfort, right?
Yep.
I'm going to be holding up the cards as you talk.
Yes, and what were you showcasing? I forget which.
Well, I have to think about it, and I'm going to surprise a few people because I am a fanatic for Pampered Chef. I have my whole kitchen's Pampered Chef, so I have all the gadgets, and there's so many you're always coming out with, and they last forever. So I have a few things that I will be grabbing that will be from the Food Healing Oracle Deck. So because it's Zoom, we're all going to be sharing our kitchens and our gadgets and our stories and some laughs and some major giveaways and some ideas galore. But aren't you going to be doing something with abundance, Kevin?
I am. So one of the things that was so funny, and I don't think Deb is here, right? I don't think she's on the chat right now. I think she said she's going to be here tonight. So one of the people asked about a food dehydrator, and the Pampered Chef air fryer actually is it's not even a 3-in-1. It's like an all-in-one because it does so many other things. But dehydrating is one of the things it does. So Deb had said, well, what about making she wanted to dehydrate like fruit. And I said, oh, we should do that on camera and do the food dehydrator with apples, which is abundance, right?
Yes.
Because it's a party and it's all about abundance and, lots of everything and lots of food and love and laughter and all that. And so the only issue is I saw that it takes 4 to 6 hours, which I know is better than drying them out over days that some people take by putting them outside or whatever. But it takes 4 to 6 hours. So we're going to already have those made. And I'm going to show the result of the apple crisps because we're going to make little dehydrated apple chips. So
Kevin, my husband is here. He's watching this.
And hi, Howard.
Howard's all about the apple crisps. We just have some green Granny. Are you using green Granny Smiths?
Sure, I will. Yeah. I'll use whatever you want.
Okay, that's very abundant. Yeah. All right, so we're going to be.
Oh, my husband's here now too.
Oh, it's the husband.
And there's Ryan. They're ganging up on us. Tell me.
I love it. Oh God! So maybe you'll be giving Howard a reading tonight, because now that we know he's here. All right, everybody is going to be getting clarity readings, so we're going to leave some time for that. Okay. So what else? We know there'll be some grant. There are some very big grand prizes. So what we're going to do is we will leave in the thread what the party plans are. It's 7 to 9 Eastern, right? 4 to 6.
6. Yep. Pacific. Yep.
And it's not online live like this. It's a Zoom. It's a private party of Food Healing Oracle Deck and Pampered Chef. And Kevin is the host, and I'm the co-host, and we're demoing and playing around. All right, so that's it.
So
right?
Fun. Yeah.
Anything else you want to add about that?
We're gonna be we're doing some. I'm also making just so you all know, I'm making homemade guacamole. Anybody here a guacamole fan? I'm just curious because I love it. And I will say that my husband makes guacamole probably once a week, and it is so good. So we're going to showcase some products that use that. But that's going to have our avocado, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have our avocado. We're going to have our cilantro.
Use the healing wisdom words instead of, because we already know what guacamole is. What is that? That's kind of
yeah, she's testing me. I'm having to look through the deck because I don't remember all the. There's 60 to remember all. You just so you know.
I'm going to help you.
Okay.
So we're going to have confusion, right?
Cilantro. Yep.
We're gonna alleviate confusion because you're going to teach them how to make guacamole properly with
Correct.
Cilantro, right? Avocados healing, onions is acceptance.
Yep.
Tomato is taking action because you're going to show them how to take action by using the guacamole. Yes. What else are you adding to it?
And we like to add a little bit of jalapeno just because we like the spice.
Yeah.
So we're going to add a little bit, but it's good because that's a good base. Yeah, it's a good base. So you can kind of start adding a little bit of whatever you want.
Okay.
Maybe a little garlic too.
Oh, little protection.
Add a little garlic in there. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know, Ryan. You should speak up, Ryan, because you're the one that normally makes it. So.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. All right. Yeah. I'm pulling one card for you, Kevin, because we're gonna embark on a reading journey with our group today, and I'm gonna start a little bit early because I want to allow some time to do this. Want me to type the recipe? No, we're good. We're gonna
give it away on Friday.
Friday. We'll do that on Friday, Ryan. What a great partner. Okay, so I'm going to just pull a card for you. And can I pull a card for you with the same theme, right? What does Kevin need? What does Kevin need right now in finding blueberries, right? We're all finding blueberries tonight. So the card for you, Kevin, is pumpkin seeds.
Oh, moderation. Okay.
Yeah. And I love giving readings to readers because they already are thinking about it. You're already ruminating, thinking you know what I'm going to say because you already have a preconceived idea.
Right.
This is about so much is coming in for you, Kevin, and to pace yourself. It's all happening, and you don't need to do everything. You don't have to feel like you have to grab everything. Keep doing what you're doing is getting this done. Cool. Done. Next. Off the list. Doing this. Okay, cool. All right. Here's the feedback. This is what's happening. Tracking how people are coming and finding you. Moderate yourself by stepping back for a second and being a conscious observer of all the energies coming around you because there's so much opening up for you right now. You know what I mean? And we can get lost in it. Oh my God, it's amazing. And it's also observe what is happening, what are you feeling, moderation's really good, but on the health side, extremely good for males, very good, very important. Pumpkin seeds, I can go on and on about pumpkin seeds, but just grab a little handful of them. They're like a tonic. They're not eat bags of sunflower.
Right.
Pumpkins have some other elements in them, some omegas that you don't want, and there's some omegas you do want. So a little pumpkin seed is actually quite good for you, for men.
Cool.
In general.
Good to know.
Okay. So that's that. So, all right, everybody, if you would like a reading, say me, please, and then I will just keep tracking that, and we're gonna have Kevin kind of get into do whatever process you do, Kevin, to center yourself, and then I will be his wing woman.
My wing reader.
I'm going to be your wing. So if my husband's still here, he'd be laughing because I don't know if you know this. I have trouble with W's and R's. So for you to say wing reader, like that's very hard for me.
Okay.
And that had both. Wing reader. Wing reader. All right, let's go. We're going to start with Tyler. Jingle bird. So let's just rephrase the question. So for our audience tonight, we're doing what?
So what we're going to do is we're going to help you find what you need clarity with. You know, it's something that it's going to tell you, even if you don't necessarily know what it is you need clarity with, we're going to try to tell you what you need clarity with.
I love it.
You know,
I'm so proud to be here watching this all unfold in real time.
This is pretty exciting.
Okay. All right, let's pull a card for Tyler.
All right, so I'm going to pull the card, and I'm not even going to look at it yet. I'm just going to show it to the camera. What is it?
Shadow.
Eggplant, shadow. So here's the, you know what? I actually had a long conversation about the shadow with some people, because the eggplant, because people see the shadow card and they automatically think it's bad. And I'm like, no. Like, I actually love the shadow card because I think the shadow card is, for me, it says to me that what you need to look at is that there's something that's in the dark right now for you. There's something that it needs to be brought into light, that you maybe, whether it's your job or whether it's a relationship you have with somebody or whatever it may be, but there's something that you know is kind of being pushed down into the basement, so to speak. You need to bring that into the light. At least acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge it, because without the acknowledgement, something can stay and fester a little bit, and you don't want to have that. You want to bring it into the light so that you can shine the light on it, so you know exactly what you need to do with whatever it may be, whatever it is that you're looking for. So think about the things that you need to shine some light on, and definitely shine that light.
Brilliant. I'm going to add to that a little bit.
Yeah.
Tyler, nice to meet you. I'm actually thinking that you've been looking at possibly somebody else doing something that you want to do that you already know you're able to do and are capable of. And the message I'm getting for you is, don't let this opportunity pass you by. It is your time to come out, and he's right, out of the shadows, but it's your time to claim it as your own. The reason that keeps coming up is that which is for you won't pass you. That applies to you. Maybe that's going to apply to a lot of people tonight, but it definitely applies to Tyler. Okay, moving on.
I have to tell you, I know Tyler, and so for what you just said, I think he's going to message me later and say, "Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that she just said those things." So,
okay, good.
We'll chat later, Tyler. We'll chat later for sure.
Okay, it was just a very strong message, Tyler. So, all right, blessings. Okay, next we have Melissa Peshka.
All right, I was shuffling the deck here for you, Melissa, just so you know. So, Melissa, the card for you is,
what does she need for clarity? Miracles.
Miracles. Okay. This is a great card too, because, you know, I think of miracles and I think of almost like, you know, the magic that we have in the world around us. So think about the what's the word I'm trying to get? Sorry. You know, that surprise, that kind of surprise thing that we didn't even know that we needed, but something shows up for us, and it's exactly what we kind of needed at the time. And so what I would say with this card is just open yourself up to receiving the miracles that are out there.
Nice.
Let yourself be open to it. Open your heart, open your mind, open your soul and your spirit, so that the spirit can work and give you the miracles that it's trying to give you. And so, again, Lainie's a little bit better at this, because I like to say it's, whether it's your, like I said, whether your job, your relationships, or whatever the situation may be that you need to open up, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You have to open yourself up to let the miracle come in, you know? So what do you think? What do you want to add?
I think that was great. What I would add to that for Melissa, there's a very empowering message for you to claim your miracles. The miracles are already done. They're already waiting for you to just actually claim them. There's a ceremonial practice. There's a meditation. We can actually talk offline, I know, Melissa, but it's more about claiming that miracle is already done, seeing it done, having it, it's already here, like money's already in the mail, already in the bank account, but it's already like the miracles have already occurred. They are waiting for you to catch up and acknowledge it, where the energies match, collide, and manifest in the physical.
What she said. What she said.
What we said. All right, Joanne. Love her. Joanne.
All right, Joanne, here we go.
This is so great because I love that you're going first and I'm just adding, and I did that on purpose because you don't know a lot of these people, just like I didn't know Tyler. So it's great that they're getting that wisdom from you, and then I can just help support as we need.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Joanne, you ready for yours? Here we go.
Yeah, bring it.
I just did it. Is envy.
Zucchini.
Zucchini. I love some zucchini, though. So whenever we pull this card, what I feel is there something out there that you are looking at, something that somebody else maybe has, or something that somebody else has done, and you want to be able to do that? You want to be able to start a business. You want to be able to have whatever it is. So I usually look at the envy card as a reminder card. It's a reminder that we don't have to necessarily look at what other people have. We can look at what we have, because so many times we forget to appreciate the stuff that we already have ourselves. And I think it's also something, and what this is speaking to me right now, Joanne, is to let you know that other people are envying you for what you have. And so definitely be appreciative, because I feel like you really do have an appreciation, and you definitely have a lot to be thankful for. And I think that other people see that too, and other people may be envious, but don't let that get you down, though. Don't let yourself get drawn into the fact that people are envious or maybe jealous of what you might have, and just enjoy it and thank yourself and thank the spirit and just appreciate it.
And when you relate it back to the question, which is getting clarity, right? We're finding blueberries tonight in your honor. The main line in that passage in the book that we wrote, which is, you do not know what it took to get someone else's grass that green, right? We don't know what it took for them to sacrifice to have that freedom, that amount of money, that amount of free time, that amount of, sacrifice, whatever it is. We just have to be staying in our own lane and just grateful that whatever is happening for us. And I always tell people over and over in my readings, get yourself a receiving journal. How did I receive today? How did I get nourished today? How did I, how did I this? List the things that you received today, and it's like you don't even have to worry about anything left or anything right. Okay? All right.
I have one more thing to add, I think, because that's something I'm feeling about this. So Joanne, also, I wanted to just quickly add is that also it's important then to use, if you do kind of envy, I think it's also a reminder to use that envy as a motivation, as opposed to it being just a jealousy. But use that if you see something that somebody else wants, because the best thing for us is to try to emulate the things that we want based on what other people have done to get those things. So instead of being envious, use that as a motivation and start doing some of the things that maybe these people have done to get what they've wanted in their life, as far as what brings them their inner peace. You know what I mean?
You know what I say to that? I use the energy when I see something, or in the past, like years ago, when I wanted to be in a relationship and find my soulmate, and I have, but at the time when I would see a couple, instead of being envious or jealous, I'd say, that's for me. Because I just kept saying to spirit, that's for me. Or if I saw a car, and I wanted to upgrade my car at one time, I always use this term, that's for me. Or if someone said, wow, I only work 3 days a week, that's for me, which would never happen, because I just love what I do all the time. So Joanna's probably laughing. Okay, well, that message was a little bit longer because it was for everybody. And we were setting it up because the next one is Cheryl, your mama. Go for it.
All right, I've been shuffling this, so here we go. Cheryl, get cilantro.
I pulled that today too.
Really? I'm gonna let you go first on. I'm gonna let you go first on this one, just because she's my mother. So I'm gonna let Lainie go first on that, if that's okay.
Well, that's really interesting, and I already think I know the reason why. But I wanted it. I don't know if Tamara's here, but I have this little box that Tamara made, and every morning, when I come into my office, I pull a card. And today I got the confusion card as well, Cheryl. So I thought to myself, well, what's that all about? And what I gleaned, and this is just more for you getting clarity, is you and I already discussed yesterday about there's a lot of confusion and you're needing to get clarity around some protocols. Okay, I'm just keeping kind of some things private, but she knows what I'm talking about, and it's alleviating the confusion when we feel that duress, that stress inside of us, that something doesn't feel in alignment. We have to clear the slate because that energetic vibration keeps kind of gnawing at us and everything starts to roll into one. So what I'm saying, then why did I get the confusion? It was a reminder for me to clear anything that didn't feel clear. If somebody is if a conversation didn't feel clear, clear the confusion because it stacks and then other things start to attract to it and attract to it. And then suddenly you're in much deeper than if you just kind of cleaned it up from the beginning. So it's about her really following her due diligence and clearing out the confusion until she's super clear on how to take the steps she needs to take in what she's working on.
Yeah, and I to add to that, and the reason I wanted you to go first is because I do know some things obviously that are going on. So what I would say to you, Mom, is that I know that there were some things that you were working on in the business as far as like the website stuff that you were building and whatnot. And that there were some things that do get confusing because, she knows that I have taken on software development and there are things that's not her wheelhouse. And so it's okay that maybe you're getting confused or about certain technical things that are going on.
Today, it's feeling more clear.
There it is. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
No, blueberries and cilantro, clear the confusion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I like that.
Sorry. All right. Who is next? Let me get this. I'm keeping this in order. You guys are so amazing. I'm so glad we started a little bit earlier. Tony Wangle. Tony. Was Tony in your class? No, Tony was not in your class. Okay.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
All right, Tony. I just shuffled them up again. Tony
does a Facebook Live, by the way, every Thursday. You got to watch her sometimes, Kevin. She's phenomenal.
Tony, sweet potatoes, right? Comfort. When I see, especially when we're talking about finding clarity in this, I feel like when we're finding clarity, it's kind of like anything you're finding clarity on, you're kind of finding this reminder. You're getting this reminder of, kind of what you need to be cognizant of, so to speak. And so do something that's comfortable for you. I don't know if you've been working really hard lately, like extremely hard and just kind of like pounding the pavement and just like busting your butt, just working. But take some time to just relax and have some comfort and, whatever brings you that comfort, whether it's, eating the piece of chocolate that you can indulge in, or whether it's, going for a bike ride or whatever it is, but do something that brings you that comfort and that joy and that happiness. And, step away maybe sometimes from the business side of things or the work side of things.
Is that what you're feeling?
Me? Oh, yeah. Tony, meaning Tony. I was like, that's what I'm feeling for Tony.
I also want to add to that real quickly. I think Tony's coming into a new level of comfort because there are things coming into her life that will provide her comfort, and it will provide her comfort knowing that she's doing things that are in her comfort zone. Okay. So I'm excited to see that come forward because it's about choosing your tribe. It's about choosing the things that are in resonance and letting all the rest go. That is all about finding clarity. Is what no longer serves you, let it go, right? If you haven't heard my release meditation or channel message, hop on a food healing or foodhealingdeck.com. It's $1.99. A lot of people love it. There's a reason that has been resonating with people because it's time to let it go and only stay with things that vibrationally make you feel in that level of yummy comfort. The big, big key piece here.
And look, she said, "Oh my God, I've been working way too much," is what Tony said. So
Good.
I'm glad that I was able to see that.
Yeah. Yay, Kevin. Okay, let's do Karen.
All right, Karen Cavallo, right? Let's see. And I know, who was it? Lucille says that she could hear me shuffling. Sorry, guys. But at least you know I'm really shuffling because I want you each have your own, your own shuffled deck. All right, Karen, you ready for this? Play. I love the coconut card. I don't know about you. Like, I love the coconut card because it makes me feel like a kid. I don't know about you. Like, it's that card that just makes me feel like a kid. And so, in order, when we're talking about finding clarity, you know how sometimes when you are stressed out and you just say, forget it, I'm going to go do something fun. Like, anybody ever read a document they're writing and you don't see the mistakes in it because you're so used to reading it over and over, and you have to kind of step away from it to just enjoy yourself and go relax and not think about it and then come back to it later? It's because when you do that and you play, you get that excitement and you get those new eyes and those fresh eyes. So, girl, step away, go have some fun, play, because whatever the energy is that you need to get, you will find that clarity if you just step away from what it is that you're trying to force yourself to find the clarity on. Go have some fun. Don't even think about it. It'll pop into your mind and the spirit will give it to you if you just have some fun. Just go play.
That was our steamed, wasn't it? Our bake your steam. It was right. It was should we talk about tonight about how to have more fun and play in your life, or getting more clarity? So it was going to be about blueberries or coconuts. And we got blueberries, but then guess what? Coconuts showed up again.
They did. And Andrea, I had you as next, just so you know. I saw Karen and Andrea was next.
All right, let's do Andrea and then Denise. And then we will spin the wheel for some prize. Oh, and Lucille. All right. Okay, we have 3 more. And I think that's all we have time for.
Perfect. All right. So I just shuffled. Andrea, this is for you. And I'm gonna tell you, Lainie, before I draw it, I'm gonna let you go first because I know Andrea very well. She's a good friend of mine. So I will let you go first on this one, okay?
Oh, you're letting me. Thanks, Kevin.
Actually, you know what? No. I take that back. Andrea, I'm gonna do this reading for you, and I will let Lainie add on to it. How's that? I'm doing this.
Can I just thank you? And that's good. Yeah. And you know what people say all the time? I don't want to get a reading from you because you know me too well. And you know what? My husband and I read cards every night. He reads for me, I read for him. It doesn't matter because when you are kind of bringing in spirit, it's not usually of you anyways, at least it isn't for me, that I can be the closest with my friends or people I know. It doesn't matter whether I know them or don't know them because the energy is really divinely coming through and it doesn't matter. So I'm encouraging you, it doesn't matter how well you know somebody. I mean, we can do, I don't know her, you should do it. But I think you should get used to doing everybody. Yeah. It doesn't matter how well you know them.
And I'm definitely, I'm down for this too, Andrea. I got you, you know, girl. All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh.
Andrea already knows what's going on in my head. Wow. Okay, I'm going to tell you the garlic protection card. I'm going to try to figure out a way to say this
in a nutshell.
Is that, Andrea, you are protected. The things that you are needing protection, the parts of you that need the protection right now, you have that. So let yourself release that worry and that feeling that you don't necessarily have the protection because you are being protected in the places that you need it. And I'm just telling you, Andrea knows what I'm saying. And you could put it in the chat, Andrea, but you know where I'm going with this. So I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
I'm gonna just throw in that on a physical side to anchor in a level of protection that she would be best to have some raw garlic. So if you can put it in your smoothie, or if you can't do raw, some people just can't do raw. It is so important. But last night I opened up, I did some coconut oil on the pan, and because I played with my protection, and then I threw a bunch of peeled garlic in, and every single time I ate a piece of garlic, I talked about things I wanted protection of in my life, and it was ceremonial. There were 10 little pieces there, and I picked one up and I ate it, and I'm like, thank you, Spirit, for protecting me, blank, and I went through each little piece of garlic, and it was so powerful. And that's anchoring the protection from the higher realms into the physical.
Yeah. I think it was a perfect card for Andrea. Absolutely could not be more spot on for you, Andrea.
All right. Let's do Miss Denise.
All right, Denise. What did we say, Denise?
Yes, it's Denise.
All right, here we go. Denise Flood. All right, here we go. Oh, apples.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to tell you that when I see, when we're for this one, we're looking at finding clarity. And I think one of the things that's really important is that people see abundance as always like a really good thing, like I have a lot of something, but it's also important for us to remember too much of a good thing. We need to be aware of that too. So I think that it's as far as the abundance of it goes, the abundance of whatever you're feeling, that you will find clarity in your, what's the word? Not acceptance. What am I trying to say? What's the word I'm trying to say? Not acceptance. Like in the, oh gosh, I'm drawing. Hold on, Lainie. I'm kind of drawing a blank on this word that I'm trying to get out, and it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Explain it.
So, Denise, you know when you have a lot of something, and even if it's a good thing, and we appreciate it, and it's kind of like we start to take it for granted a little bit. You know what I mean? If we keep having abundance of something. So I think what's important is to remember that to keep that abundance flowing, stay grounded, keep your mind clear, so it keeps coming. Don't take that for granted that it's always there. Just keep yourself grounded and planted so that that abundance can keep growing. You know, when you pick an apple off the tree, because we're talking about apples with the abundance, right? You pick an apple off the tree, you're not chopping the whole tree down to get all of the apples, because then you won't get any apples again. So take what you need, leave what you don't, and it will keep giving to you what you need. That's what I'm seeing.
I'm going to throw in a little piece of suggestions for you and for everybody who's here that are readers, or if you're not readers professionally and you're just checking out the deck and you want to play around with it, or you're on our app. There's lots of ways to check our deck out. I want to encourage all of you to look at the pictures. I say that all the time. It's wonderful that we channeled the words. Okay. Joanne and I spent a lot of time channeling the healing wisdom words associated with the foods. But there's hidden messages in every single one of those cards. There's a reason why that picture is one or several. There's a reason why it's up close. There's a reason why it's blurred. There is merit in method to every single card you pick. And I want to encourage all of you, we're doing rapid fire here, but when you're taking some time with these cards, really spend time looking at the picture, because there's a lot of things we are telling you. And there is, hold that card up, Kevin, please, if you will. Okay. So in what he's saying is, look at the cloth that's sitting on the ladder. The cloth is like almost letting you know that you've done a lot of hard work to get to the bounty that you've created, and now you can take some time to enjoy the rest and the fruits of your labor, and that in itself in the pause is abundant. That makes sense? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave that. I'm really proud of last Friday, Denise's full-length album called The Keys, Meditations and Messages for Life's Most Challenging Times, just came out on our record label. And it's a profound album. And so she has been climbing this ladder to as a recording artist for humanity. And so that's a really poignant card. But that little piece of that little tablecloth or that napkin is kind of like, now I can just sit back and look and feel and receive. Okay. Abundance is also not in the doing, it's in the receiving. Okay, gorgeous. All right. So we're going to sneak in one more for Anjanette, and then we want to spin this wheel.
We needed to get Lucille. Lucille was on there.
Oh, my God, Lucille.
We can't forget Lucille.
Okay, Lucille and Anjanette, and then that's we go a little bit over, but it's worth it. Then we have 3 amazing wheels of
All right, so we'll do this one quick. So Lucille.
Don't rush
Oh,
it.
sorry. No, I didn't. No, I meant like, but okay.
And then Anjanette, and then we are complete with readings.
All right. So meditation, figs, meditation cards. So Lucille. I mean, there are some times when I feel like cards are almost too obvious. Because I mean, meditation and clarity really do go hand in hand, right? So when we meditate, we're finding that we let everything go and we let our mind kind of go blank. So I'm gonna go ahead though, and I'm gonna, as an example of something that Lainie was talking about, figs, just so you know, Lucille, sorry, I forgot who I was working with, represents the spirit element.
Put the card up so when you're talking, that would be awesome.
I was talking about the element that it refers to. So the figs are the spirit element, which of course meditation, it helps you get closer to the spirit. And so for finding clarity, connect to the spirit, connect to whatever your higher power is, whatever that thing is that is greater than you, whatever that thing is that's greater than yourself. Do that. And some people that might be meditation, some people that might be, for me, I go out and I go underwater in the pool as long as I can hold my breath because I want to be surrounded by it. Whatever that is, do that, and that's how you can get your clarity. And meditation, I think, is just a reminder that we need to let things go. We need to let our mind go blank sometimes. That's what I'm seeing with this. Oh, so go ahead, Lainie.
I agree, and I also think that a lot of us are looking for clarity in the prayers, and the meditation card is getting the clarity through the listening. And so it is taking the less doing approach and the more receiving approach, right? And this is more about sitting in silence. It's about sitting with a piece of paper on a notepad, and you don't even know what you're going to write, but you're going to just put that piece of paper down and let it flow. And just really, because Spirit's like just asking you to listen to what's being said. And so it's about praying and wanting less, meditating and receiving more is all about getting clarity. We pray for what we want. We meditate to receive that which we are waiting to get the clarity on. So I'm excited to, that's great. That's perfect. That's complete.
That's such a peaceful card. And I just dropped all my cards. Hold on, sorry. As I was shuffling. All right, who was the last one we had?
Anjanette.
Anjanette. Here we go. All right.
57 minutes. We got a few more minutes. Let's rock it, baby.
Oh, miracles again.
Woo!
Miracles again. Oh, so you know what's okay? I'm gonna take some time then, Lainie, and I'm gonna go off the picture this time, okay? Because we've talked about miracles and what they are.
I encourage everybody to do that.
So
there's a reason for it.
And this is what I have to admit, I did not know what soursop was before I got into the certified class there. And if I literally just look at this fruit, it looks painful. It looks spiky, and it looks like it'll hurt you. You know what I mean? It kind of has this outer shell of this like, don't touch me. You know what I mean? That's how it looks. And then you eat it though. And Lainie, what does it taste like?
It's amazing. It's delicious. I mean, I have it in my smoothies 2 or 3 times a week because I'm all about the miracles.
It doesn't taste like it looks, is the point, right? It doesn't. It's just like
the durian. It just doesn't taste what it looks like. It's not what it is on the outside. But we never know how the miracles are coming in, right? It's not what we're expecting. I think it's when we putting the expectations up, it's the exterior that we're, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, that's exactly what I see. And I think that's what stands out for me with that card as far as for you. For
Anjanette. Okay, everybody give it up for Kevin. Way to go. Kevin, that was awesome. And should we tell them what the grand prize is tonight that we're about to do the wheel? Okay, first let me put up number 1. some beautiful Food Healing Oracle deck sticky notes that you can't get yet. They're not public yet. They're only for certified readers, but now you're going to win somebody. And what's number 2?
Number 2 is either the reusable metal straws or the bamboo spoon set from Pampered Chef.
Okay. Excellent. And what is number 3?
Number 3 is a full 1-hour reading from me.
Woo! And so they need to check findingblueberries.com. And I know on behalf of Joanna, we're so proud of you. Our first certified healing oracle deck reader. Not only did we teach you well, but this is innately you. And we're just so proud of everything that's showing up for you. So way to go, way to go, way to go. And Friday, we're going to have some fun. And I wanted to say one more thing. Is Melissa Peshka still here? Let me know if you're still here, Melissa. I hope you are. You're going to be winning some things. Okay. So yesterday, can you see this picture? Oh, not yet. Hold on. Let's see if I can picture. Can you see this picture?
Yes.
Look at this. Speaking of abundance, Denise, Melissa posts this like apple crisp with longevity, our cinnamon card and our apple card. Is that the most delish picture? I mean, it's not cropped like it was when she put it on there, but she made me so hungry for apple crisp. I was like, oh my God. But it's just getting us ready for what's possible. Melissa, I think, is going to join us on Friday. But I just wanted to give a shout out to her because when we see these pictures of what you guys are all doing with our cards, you have no idea how it lights Joanna and I up. I mean, it just warms our heart like apple pie. So, Melissa, thank you. That was amazing. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to need your help, Kevin.
Okay.
You have to help me scroll through all the names because I got to type them in when we go into the wheel. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. So let's start giving me some names. I know
just first names are we doing here?
Yeah, first names.
All right. Karen.
Got it.
Tyler.
Okay.
Cheryl.
Okay.
Melissa.
Okay.
Denise.
Okay.
Joanne.
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'm scrolling down. We already got Denise, right? Denise Flood. I'm still looking.
Lucille.
Lucille was there. Andrea.
And Jeanette.
Ryan was in there, but we don't have to include Ryan.
Why not? Come on, Ryan. Well, you don't want to? He might win my sticky notes.
That's true. Okay, Ryan can be in there.
Okay.
Let's see. We got Tyler, we got Joanne, Denise, Alyssa, Karen, Cheryl. I'm just looking through all of the names of the people when they typed.
Howard.
Yes, Howard, and then the last one was what was it? And Jeanette.
Okay. Karen, Tyler, Cheryl, Melissa, Denise, Joanne, Tony, Lucille, Andrea, and Jeanette, Ryan, and Howard. Is there anybody?
Yes, Kimberly. I just saw Kimberly is there.
Kim, okay. Kim.
My sister.
I know her.
We got Lucille. We got Joanne.
Okay, we got everybody, right?
Yeah, if we missed you, just throw your name in there quick if we missed you. But I think we got everybody.
Okay. Starting with our small prize. Amazing sticky notes, Food Healing Oracle deck. They're just adorable. I have a thing for sticky notes. Hold on. Let me get the wheel up. Can we see the wheel? Can you see it?
We can. Yes, we can.
Actually, I'm going to do it again because I want to do it where you can hear the name or hear the applause.
Yeah.
That's half the fun, right?
We got you in there, Kim.
Sticky notes, here we go. Karen Cavallo.
I love the applause. I love it.
I love it too. Okay, congrats, Karen. I'll make sure we get those to you. Okay, so you wanna the medium gifts. The straws or the bamboo.
Yes, and you're going to type into the window, whoever wins this, type into the window what you would like, and you can have it. You're just going to need to reach out to me to get me your address.
Okay. Ooh, it's
Carol, Mom, another one.
Karma, because she got you involved with the Food Healing Oracle deck.
Yeah. And Mom, you can text me and let me know which of these you want, and I'll send it out to you.
All right. Last but not least, a reading with you. Hold on. Just kidding. By the way, who's coming on? We have to put the link in, Kevin. Do you have the link you can put into the comments?
Well, I have the link for the Facebook group, but we haven't done those. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, put the link for the group so they can see some of the videos. And
yep.
you know, all week we're doing some fun things in there. And then Friday, 7 to 9, you guys have to come to this. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, how do I add a comment?
Do you have it?
I don't have a thing to add the comment.
Okay.
I'm going to send it to you and you can post it. I just sent you the link.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's give away a reading. Here we go. And the winner is
Anjanette, yay! Oh, it didn't do the thing. I didn't hear the. Well, did you hear it? Anjanette, so if you can, send an email to me. It's just kevin@findingblueberries.com, and I will show you how we can set you up with an appointment, and you'll get a 1-hour reading.
Excellent. So it's say your can you type in your website again?
Yes, so I'll send it to you because I don't know why it doesn't let me write a comment in the.
Okay.
It's really weird.
I went ahead and put access to our Facebook group. It should be there now, and on there is how to come to our party for Friday night. All the details will be there, including the link to come to our special Zoom party. I'm so hungry thinking about everything. I want some of those fries because I love comfort. All right, everyone. We went 7 minutes over. Any last thoughts, Kevin, you'd like to impart to our audience tonight?
I would just like to say thank you to everybody for joining, and reach out to me, www.findingblueberries.com, where I am offering a special, if it's okay to say. It's a pay what you can special right now from $5 to $65. So, and there's no, oh, you didn't know that, did you? Did you not know that I had a special going? Yes. So it's a pandemic special because we're all suffering a little bit. So you can make an appointment for as low as $5 for a full reading.
Wow. Isn't that generous?
Yeah. www.findingblueberries.com.
Kevin, it's always a pleasure. We love watching you grow and expand and, you know, invoke pineapples in every level. We're excited to reveal our 6th smoothie. First off, only the 30 of you have really seen our recipe book, I think, or the first 5. Now everyone's going to see number 6 on Friday. And yeah, that book's going to be very delicious. So more on that. Joanna's probably wondering, what are we doing? So anyways, we'll let you know, Joanna. All right. I think those are all the updates. Thanks for being here. We have an amazing show next week. We'll be announcing that soon. See you Friday. Thank you, Kevin. Bravo.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for representing the Food Healing Oracle deck. We couldn't be more proud.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye. 108.
Peaches and strawberries.